Hello everyone, welcome to Avision Institute and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. Welcome to Daily Dose of Vocabulary based on the Hindu editorials, and like every day I'm again here with top 10 vocabulary words based on the Hindu editorials. So let's see what is our motivational line for today. So let's get motivated and let's see what is our motivational line for today. So for today our motivational line is: everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing that it is stupid. So now we will have to understand, guys, we will have to understand that um, what this line wants to tell us. This line wants to tell us that we all are unique, we all have different capabilities, different abilities. Now you cannot judge a fish by how he can or how it can climb a tree, because we all know that fish cannot climb a tree, right? But fish can swim really well. So you will have to analyze its abilities, its capabilities, by what it can do best. So we human beings also should analyze ourselves. We also should rank ourselves according to that work which we can do best. So we should not should not like say that, oh my god, my friend is doing this and I cannot do this. I should be ashamed of myself. So that's wrong, because if your friend is good in cricket, if he can play cricket well, he's a master, he's an expert playing cricket. But you are an expert in playing football, so that is something that you are capable of doing. So everybody is a genius, we all have some capacities and capabilities inside ourselves, right? So we must judge ourselves according to our expertise. We should not see others and we should not say that, oh my god, I cannot do that, I cannot do this, I cannot do what she can do, I cannot do what he can do. So we must think that what we can do best, right? Only then we are going to succeed in life, only then we are going to get success, right? So let's see, guys, what is our first vocabulary word for today. So the first word for today is arraign. Arraign is a verb, as we all know. In Hindi it means kalank lagana, or in English you can say it means to call a defendant before a court to answer to an indictment. So what do you mean by that? So to call somebody to answer to something, to give answer to something, that is called arraign. Now, synonyms can be arraign, synonyms can be appeal, book, cite, summon, accuse. Antonyms can be advocate, champion, defend, excuse. Now, how can you use it in a sentence? Let's see that. They wanted to arraign the thief for stealing cars on the same day he was arrested. So, what does it mean? It means that they wanted to arraign. They wanted to call the thief in the court. They wanted to present the thief in the court for stealing cars on the same day. The day when the thief was arrested, they wanted to bring the thief to the court on the very same day. So, let's see our second vocabulary word for today is connivance. Connivance is a noun. So we all know about this vocabulary word. Connivance is a very commonly used word. We generally used this word connivance, right? Connivance is something, इसको हिंदी में आप कह सकते हैं मिली भगत, or in English you can say the secretly involved in immoral or illegal activity. So connivance is something when two persons or more than two persons or some persons are involved in illegal activity. You are doing something that is illegal in nature, right? You are not doing legal work. Synonyms can be involvement, assistance, conspiracy. Antonyms can be disapprobation, rejection, dislike. These can be the antonyms. Now, how to use it in a sentence? The criminals could not have escaped without your connivance. तो यहाँ पे बोला जा रहा है कि क्रिमिनल्स आपके कॉनाइवेंस के अलावा क्रिमिनल्स जो है वो भाग नहीं पाते, मतलब आपकी भी मिली भगत थी इसमें, आप भी इंक्लूडेड थे इस कॉनाइवेंस में, राइट? So our next vocabulary, all right, so we have our first idiomatic expression for today. So what do you mean by this? Let's say, what is it? Speech is silver but silence is golden. So, what do we mean by this expression? This expression means, this is an expression that indicates that Silence is always better than speech. So when can when we use this idiomatic expression? So we can use this idiomatic expression when we want to make people understand, when we want to tell people that silence is always better than speech, right? So let's see how to use it in a sentence. I would prefer to stay calm before the arrogant CEO if I were you. Have you forgotten? Speech is silver, but silence is golden, right? So this is the type of sentences where you can use this idiomatic expression. So let's see what is our next vocabulary word. Our next vocabulary word is deadlock. Deadlock is also a very commonly used word. It is a noun. In Hindi, it means gati road, or a situation, typically one involving opposing parties in which no progress can be made. Right? That is a deadlock. Synonyms can be stalemate, impasse, checkmate, standoff. Antonyms can be breakthrough, advance, progress. These can be the antonyms. Now, how to use it in a sentence? The negotiations ended in deadlock. So there were negotiations going on, negotiations चल रहे थे, negotiations के बाद it ended in a deadlock, right? That is a deadlock. Let's understand our next vocabulary word. Our next vocabulary word is obfuscate. Obfuscate is a verb. ये एक verb है. It means in Hindi अस्पष्ट करना, or in English it means to confuse. That means you are very confused about something. Synonyms can be befog, synonyms can be confuse, antonyms can be clarify, befog, right? How to use it in a sentence? She was criticized for using arguments that obfuscated the main issue. तो उसको सबने क्रिटिसाइज किया, मतलब उसको सबने खराब बोला, because she was arguing something. वो ऐसा ऐसे कुछ टॉपिक्स में आर्ग्यू कर रही थी जो कि मेन इशू को कंफ्यूज कर रहा था, मेन इशू को लेकर सब कंफ्यूज हो रहे थे. दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑब्फस्केट. Our next vocabulary word is deterrence. So let's see what is the meaning of deterrence. Deterrence is a noun. In Bengali or in Hindi, it means nivaran. How to use it in a sentence? We'll see that. Let's see what is the meaning in English. The action of discouraging an action or event through instilling doubt or fear of the consequences. So, what do we mean by deterrence? तो ऐसा कोई एक्शन when you are discouraging somebody or you are telling that इसके consequences ये हो सकते हैं, right? That is deterrence. Synonyms can be deterrent, disincentive, dissuasion. Antonyms can be support, promotion, encouragement. These can be the antonyms. How to use it in a sentence? For most people, the possibility of jail time is deterrence, but some hardened criminals will steal and kill anyway. तो बहुत से लोगों के लिए जो जेल में रहते हैं या जेल जाते हैं, द आई मीन द पर्सन्स हु आर बीइंग पनिश्ड एंड सेंट टू जेल, उनके लिए जेल टाइम जो होता है, मतलब जो जेल में वो लोग समय बिताते हैं, दैट इज डिटरेंस. दैट मीन्स it is a matter of fear, right? It's a matter of fear. But जो हार्ड एंड क्रिमिनल्स होते हैं, मतलब जो मतलब दे who are very experienced criminals, they will steal and kill anyway. मतलब उनको जेल टाइम से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. वो लोग they are going to kill and they are going to steal. Right. Our next vocabulary word for today is illusion. Illusion is also a very commonly used word. It is a noun. हिंदी में इसको बोल सकते हैं रोकथाम, और you can say the action of escaping from or avoiding a danger, typically in a skillful or cunning way. मतलब in a cunning way, मतलब in a clever way, बुद्धि के साथ, if you are escaping from or if you want to avoid danger, that is called illusion. And synonyms can be prevention and escapism, and antonyms can be stay and confront. So how to use it in a sentence? Let's see that. Hide and seek is a game all about illusion, as you can't win if you can't hide from the person that is looking for you. So that is illusion. हाइड एंड सीक इज अ गेम ऑल अबाउट इल्यूशन. तो हाइड एंड सीक एक गेम है इल्यूशन का. ये हम लोग सबको पता है दैट इट्स अ गेम दैट इंक्लूड्स इल्यूशन, right? As you can't win if you can't hide from the person that is looking for you, right? That is hide and seek. Our next vocabulary word for today is venerate. Venerate is a verb. In Hindi, it means sammanit karna, or you can in English you can say regard with great respect, worship someone or something. So, if you regard somebody with great respect, if you worship somebody or something, that is called venerate. Synonyms can be revere, adulate, exalt. These can be the synonyms. Antonyms can be despise. Now, let us see how to use it in a sentence. Although I do believe we should venerate honest politicians, I do not believe these individuals should be paid large salaries. Right? So, although I do believe we should venerate honest politicians, मैं विश्वास करती हूँ कि जो ऑनेस्ट पॉलिटिशियंस है उनको सम्मानित करना चाहिए, उनको सम्मान देना चाहिए. बट आई डू नॉट बिलीव दीज इंडिविजुअल शुड बी पेड लार्ज सैलरीज. हाँ, उनको सम्मानित करना चाहिए लेकिन लार्ज सैलरीज देने का उनको कोई ज़रूरत नहीं. Our next idiomatic expression is put pen to paper. So, what is the meaning of this? To write or to begin writing on a piece of paper or book. I mean, when you want to express this kind of a situation, कि लिखना तो शुरू करो तुम पहले, then you can replace this with this idiomatic expression that put pen to paper. How to use it in a sentence? Let's see. If you really want to master vocabulary, you have to consider putting pen to paper as often as possible. तो अगर आपको अपना वोकेबुलरी अच्छा करना है, इफ़ यू वांट टू इंक्रीज योर वोकेबुलरी, योर स्टॉक ऑफ वोकेबुलरी, यू विल हैव टू राइट फ्रीक्वेंटली. आपको बार बार लिखना पड़ेगा, राइट? आवर नेक्स्ट वोकेबुलरी वर्ड फॉर टुडे इज फ्लीज. Now we all know that fleas, when it is used as a noun, it is a type of cotton which is used in jackets, but this fleece is not that. Here fleece is a verb. It means in Hindi dhan hatyana, or you can say in English, obtain a great deal of money from someone, typically by overcharging them. Matlab daketi karna basically. That is called fleas. Synonyms can be swindle, cheat, defraud, deceive, trick. Antonyms can be give, offer. These can be the antonyms. Now, how to use it in a sentence? They hoped to fleece me in some way, and their very association discredited me in the eyes of one or two honest men. So they tried to fleece me. उन लोगों ने डकैती करने की कोशिश की. Right? So this is fleece. So let's see our next vocabulary word. It's panoply. Panoply or panoply, whatever you can pronounce. It is a noun. It means in Hindi dhoom dham. In English, you can say a large and impressive range of things, an impressive collection or exhibition. That is called panoply. Synonyms can be array, range, antonyms can be hiding, dullness. Now, how to use it in a sentence? The designer's exciting panoply of dresses won over the fashion critics. So, fashion critics was really happy to see the designer's panoply, right? The designer has an impressive collection of dresses. That is when the fashion critics were very happy to see. Our next and last vocabulary word for today is ameliorate. Ameliorate is a verb. In Hindi, it means sudharna. In English, you can say to make better. Synonyms can be amend, better, improve, upgrade. These can be the synonyms. Antonyms can be worsen, reduce, diminish. Now, how to use it in a sentence? Ameliorate your singing by taking a few vocal sessions. So this is just an advice that you can ameliorate your singing. मतलब आप अपने singing को better बना सकते हैं by taking a few vocal sessions. Few vocal sessions लेकर, few singing sessions लेकर आप अपने singing को और better बना सकते हैं, बेहतर बना सकते हैं. Right, that is called ameliorate. So this is our last idiomatic expression for today. It is egg all over your face. So what do we mean by that? Something that makes you look like a fool, being embarrassed for some stupid action. That is called egg all over your face. Means you have done something which after which you are feeling very embarrassed. That is called egg all over your face. Now how to use it in a sentence? The politician was left with egg all over his face when a young student asked him some tough questions in public. So there was a politician to whom A young student asked him certain, difficult questions which he could not answer. So that is when he was feeling very embarrassed. So we can replace this word embarrassed, and we can use this idiomatic expression in that place. We can write egg all over his face, right? So guys, this was all about our top 10 vocabulary words and three idiomatic expressions. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the session, please click on the like icon and comment in the videos, whatever you liked and whatever you didn't like. And yes, share these videos with your friend and relatives, whoever is preparing for any examinations or need vocabulary help. You can also, if you are new to our channel, then please do click on the bell icon and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon so that you get all the recent updates whenever a new video is posted. So till then, take care, goodbye, see you next day.